It's me, Rodon Gamsay, well known for calling other chefs donkeys. Alright guys, we're going to be cooking cookies that you can make in your own home. Alright, so we're going to start with these ingredients here. We got flour. You need 2 1/4 cups of flour. Now we got a ½ teaspoon of baking soda. We got 2 sticks of unsalted butter. Make sure they're not salted. We got ½ cup of granulated sugar. We got 1 cup of brown sugar. We got 1 teaspoon of kosher salt. We got 2 teaspoons of pure vanilla, and we got 2 large eggs. Oh, and almost forgot, we need the best ingredients to any chocolate chip cookies. 2 ounces of chocolate chips. Now, alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna first preheat the oven to 350 degrees. So now it's preheating. But first, we need to grab the flour. Now, flour. Oh no. Why is there a hole in it? This is so stupid. Pour yourself a cup. Oh no. Alright, so what you want to do, pour in a cup of flour. Put the bag of my It's everywhere. It's another hole. Why is there another hole in this? What is it with our flour? Alright. Oh my god. Alright. So, we might make a little bit of a mess with the flour. I just gotta look at it. Oh, it's gonna be such a mess. Alright, so we're gonna need ½ teaspoon of baking soda. Beautiful, beautiful. Alright, so what we need to do with this ½ teaspoon is put it right in the flour. Now, perfect. Alright, so next step, we gotta get 2 sticks of unsalted butter, and we gotta get our sugars. 1 cup of packed brown sugar. Now, take this. Now make sure you crush it up real good. Now all you want to do is you want to crush, really crush this up. For beautiful cookies. Oh my god. Alright, now next you're pouring 1 cup of brown sugar. Pour that right in the bowl. Now, next up, we need a ½ cup of granulated sugar. Grab your ½ cup, take your granulated sugar, a ½ cup. Now, pour in ½ cup of granulated sugar. I hope that's the right amount. Grab your 2 sticks of butter. What you want to do, open it up real nice like that. Oh yes, just get in there. Oh yes. Now, throw in your butter. Get the next one. No, throw your butter in. Perfect. All right. So we got both sugars and 2 sticks of butter in there. Perfect. Take beater attachment. Make sure it's nice and secure. Perfect. Open it up. Now we want to put in the mixer. Perfect. Beautiful. Now, take it, lock it. Now, put it to about medium speed. That's too fast. So put it down to about medium speed and wait for about 3 minutes. Now, that's the oven getting perfect. Beautiful. Now, we wait for that to stir. Turn that down a bit. Some things are coming out. Now, perfect. Now we wait for about 3 minutes. Looking more doughy now than before. I think this might be ready. Now, what we want to do, put it back, stirring. Now, we take 2 eggs, vanilla extract. We got our salt. Alright guys, so we take salt, iodized, kosher, doesn't peel off the lid, perfect. Open it up, nice hole, perfect. Now, we take our teaspoon. Now, take a teaspoon of salt. Beautiful. Put that in. Beautiful. Vanilla extract. Beautiful. God dang it. Can you help me take this off? Sure. Alright.
Need more help?
Beautiful. Still film? Now, take 1 teaspoon, bring it over here. Pour that. There. Does not matter too much if you spill. Pour that in. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Alright, next up, we got 2 eggs. Now, most people like to break eggs on the side, but if you're cooking eggs on the stove, it's actually better to do it on the table. It will not pierce the yolk if you are on that. Put that up, put that in, perfect. Put those right in the trash. Try not to get too many things eggy. Crack that open, beautiful. Wash our hands, make sure no gums. Make sure that's all clean. Wash your hands really good. So, lather that on. Wash that on. Beautiful. Now, nice mixing. Beautiful. Alright, so, looks pretty nice and well mixed. Turn the speed down to low. Now, we got our flour and salt mixture. Nice and mixed up. Now, got our flour and salt mixture. Now, make sure it's turned down to low. Pour in. Get that all in there. Don't want to mix too much. Now, turn that down, turn that off. Bam. There is your cookie. Now, what you want to do is you want to grab your chocolate chips. Make sure you're 12 ounces. 12 ounces, okay? Well, 2 cups of chocolate chips. Now, big chocolate chips. Pour some in. Get them all around. Turn back on the mixer. Get the chips nice and thin. Alright, so, while that's mixing, make sure oven preheated perfect. Now, grab out your cooking tray. This will do just fine. Alright, now, get out your cooking tray. Beautiful. Alright, guys. Now, after you have your cookie tray, you grab your parchment paper. Some right here. Just beautiful. Measure out. Perfect. Oh. Turn that off. Just fine. Now, beautiful cut. Now, come over there. Pat that down on the tray. Get it nice and spread out. Perfect. Come over here. Nice mixed. Perfect. Take this out. Take this off. Grab another spoon. Push that down. Get it all into this bowl. Untwist this. Alright. So, get this out. Beautiful. Big spoon. Now, this is when you decide how big your cookies should be. Just remember, as it's cooking, it will deflate down to a larger circle. Take this, really curl it up, nice little ball. This would be a very big cookie. I like big cookies, so keep grabbing out more. Just repeat this a couple times. Keep pointing. Make sure they're the same size. That, not the same size. If you don't have them the same size, start cooking at different times, you'll get incorrect cookies, some overcooked, some undercooked. Not good time. It's a nightmare to get them right. Beautiful. Alright, now, these are not spread out very well, and I only have 1 cookie tray. So, we are going to need to spread them out more, and probably have to cook multiple batches. Spread this out more. Have their own room. For the time to be cooked, don't need to really get too based on time. Depending on your size of the cookie, take many different amounts of time. Your best sense of when it's done is your own nose. Just beautiful. Alright guys, so just grab your oven mitts out. Just beautiful. Grab your cookies, open it up. Just slide down. Just beautiful. Alright, so as it's cooking, I will explain to you the science behind cooking. Alright, so all those ingredients, perfect concoction to make a chemical reaction to happen. So, the butter in there melts at 92 degrees Fahrenheit, and that lets those little balls of butter squish out as it goes away. Now, butter is made from both oil and water. Now, when it melts, the water goes away into it, creating little small steam pockets to create those little bubble effects on top of the cookie. Alright, so, decent thing on eggs, called salmonella. Now, disease that affects many people, but what we need at 136 degrees Fahrenheit to kill the salmonella in the eggs that we put in there has proteins. Proteins are amino acids, are long straight chains of molecules. Now, the proteins are curled up in this ball. Now, the proteins are in this long shape, and when you bring them to 144 degrees Fahrenheit, it starts to denature, or just get out of its shape and getting longer, more thing that then curls up with other proteins, making its normal kind of fluidy texture to a more hard cookie. Now, you don't want to cook them too long, or else that will get too hard. So, the water in many things, butter mainly, is in the cookies. And they're in those little pots. Now, 212 degrees Fahrenheit, that is when water boils. Now, the water boils out of the cookie and making it nice and fluffy. Extra space in there after the rest of the stuff is already being cooked. 310 degrees Fahrenheit is the temperature that both turkeys, cookies, and other cooking things turn that nice brown texture due to different chemical reactions in it from the protein and the sugars breaking down into it, creating that brown sense and the aroma. Now, at 350 degrees Fahrenheit, that is when caramelization occurs. That is when sugars turn into what you know as caramel. And beautiful taste, many things. Now, that is why, set at 350 degrees Fahrenheit, we want to have that start caramelizing. Now, when that starts caramelizing and 310 degrees Fahrenheit, when that aroma starts, that's when we start smelling it, and that's when we will start soon looking at it to take it out. Alright guys, now, got gloves on, cookies look about ready. Take them out. I'm going for a more soft, so I'm going slower. Taking them sooner. Now, take your glove, make sure you don't burn your arm on the side. Everything very hard. Now, grab out. Cookies. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, now, that's how you make cookies. Rodon Gamsay. At your very own home.